Hello, thanks for tuning in, whether you're here live with me or watching later. I really appreciate you taking the time to be here, and this is a really exciting one for me. I've never led a universal sphere or done a universal sphere during a major energetic event, and the summer solstice is happening in 13 minutes. Woohoo! It's happening at 3:43 p.m. Mountain Time, and if you're on Pacific time, it's 2:43, etc. So again, thanks so much for coming, whether you're here live or later. And on that note, the energetic transmission is as powerful later, watching the recording, as if you're here watching live. And you may be curious about Universal Sphere. It's a very new next generation energy tool. And the reason it's called next generation is that it's very, very quick, and it has a multitude of uses. And I just love it. I first learned it in September of 2016. I became an instructor for Universal Sphere at the end of 2018. And my name is Scott Walker. I'm a Universal Sphere instructor based out of beautiful Banff, Alberta. You can probably see, behind me there is Cascade Mountain. And if any of you can guess what is beside me here, this bar thing, uh, type a comment in. Basically, it's my roommate's, and he's going to be taking it to the dump before long. But anyways, take a guess what that is or what it's part of. So more importantly, with energy work, with Universal Sphere here, like I say, the reason I love it is it's something that I use on a daily basis, and it takes only minutes to create a Universal Sphere, and it's always for the highest and best for whatever attention I desire. It's something that is a way of tapping into and consciously connecting with collective consciousness. And, there's some of you here on this call live. I know are energy practitioners, Reiki masters, people who go into your Akashic records, reflexologists, etc. And it's all amazing stuff. And like I say, what I personally love about Universal Sphere is that it's very, very quick and has a ton of uses. I can use it for myself, for my loved ones, for friends by distance. People have used it on their pets, situations. I do it for my car. I do it for my pineal gland, etc. So amazing tool. If you're at all curious, at the end of this, I will share a way to learn more if you are so inclined. And if not, that is okay. Yeah, thanks for chiming in, Lori. Greatly appreciate you being here live. So we're going to get started here. And what I'd like you to do is to close your eyes. And we're just going to take a few nice deep breaths. So I've just closed my eyes now as well. And we're going to be bathing in this amazing collective energy. Because not only are those of us on the call live actively, consciously connecting in with this prime solstice time, there's millions of people worldwide at different events and on their own that are consciously connecting with this amazing energy of the summer solstice. And as you're breathing in, breathe in expansion. And as you're breathing out, release any stress you've had leading up to this. Most of you have already had things going on in your day. You may or may not have rushed to be here live. So just on your own pace, take some nice deep breaths. And I trust that you can hear me okay. I have this mic fairly close to me, so I'm trusting that it's okay. And I'm just starting to create this universal sphere. And as I'm doing this, all you have to do is focus on your breathing, be open and receptive. The universal sphere is a feeling process, not a thinking process. And what I encourage you to is to get out of your head and into your heart space. If you do find that your mind is drifting to something that happened or a thought or something you have to do later today, be gentle with yourself and come back to this space. Really be present. And like I say, all you have to do is remain open and curious. And I also encourage you to release any expectations about what you have in terms of this call. So release any expectations for what you may feel or what you may not feel. I've had sessions with clients who feel amazing things. I've had sessions with clients who feel nothing. I've taught people universal sphere who see colors, planets, nebula, galaxies, and I've taught people who see nothing. So the reason I mention all of that is for you to have no expectations about what you may or may not see or feel or experience during this amazing event today. And as I'm creating this sphere, I'm really having an immense sense of gratitude for being here live during this amazing summer solstice energy. And I don't know about anyone else, but I've had some major chills today at random times. And for me, chills are a sign that I'm in the right place and or I'm receiving energy or an energetic transmission. And I've had some huge chills today already. And I do feel that's because of the summer solstice energetic period. So again, keep your eyes closed. Just focus on your breathing. If you have random thoughts coming up, just release them. Come back to your breathing. And I'm just going to be quiet here for a period of time as I'm creating this energy this whole time. And what I'd love for you to do now is pretend like there's a set of double doors in front of your heart, in front of your heart chakra, your heart space, and to visualize and or feel those double doors opening. And as those doors in front of your heart open, I'd love you to send gratitude to the planet and to the universe. And at the same time, feel or imagine that you're receiving gratitude from the planet and from the universe. So whether you know it or not, by you experiencing this universal sphere right here, right now, you are receiving an incredible amount of support and love from the universe. And it's an unconditional love and an unconditional support. So there's no judgment involved. You are receiving it for being you, for being a spiritual being having a human experience, for being incarnated at this time in this body. So be really grateful that you are receiving this unconditional love and this unconditional support. And as I say, whether or not you feel that, release that. Do not be concerned if you're actually feeling this support. And I'm really enjoying, I'm feeling this energy building. And I'm hearing a few birds singing, which is beautiful. There's a slight breeze, so I'm really feeling in touch with nature. And I'm purposely holding this sphere longer today. And the reason why is so that we can be experiencing the universal sphere right when the summer solstice happens. And I know for me, quite often when I do universal spheres, I don't want to come back into the real world. It's such a beautiful energy, beautiful space. I always feel so grounded yet energized while I'm creating universal spheres. And even afterwards, after I've gone on with my day, that feeling stays with me. And again, just come back to your breathing. So we're focusing on breathing in expansion. We're releasing any stress. And that could be stress from today, could be stress from other things in your life. So we're breathing in expansion. And we're breathing out stress. And again, if you have thoughts that are coming into your head, just let them go and come back to your breathing. And don't beat yourself up if you have a thought come into your head. Just let it go and release it and come back to your breathing. And for those of you who are energy workers that are following along and adding to this collective energy, I greatly appreciate it. I have to keep remembering to talk because normally I do these on my own and I'm sitting in the space silently. The universal sphere, it's a microcosm of the macrocosm. So essentially it's the universe, and it's like a mini universe that we're creating. And again, the feeling I'd love you to be feeling is gratitude. So gratitude for the universe and gratitude for yourself for being here right now, whether that's live or later. And by you being here, your future self, your higher self, your ideal self thanks you. Because every universal sphere increases your vibration. It adds love and light to your life. It also adds love and light to the planet. And we've been told that every time a universal sphere is created and offered or released, that it shoots a pin of light into outer space. And that's not a visible pin of light, it's an energetic pin of light. So it's adding to the global consciousness, and it's increasing the planetary vibration every single time a universal sphere is done. And I'm going to slowly offer or release the sphere. And as I'm doing this, I'm just putting my hands on my heart space, feeling an immense sense of gratitude for you being here right now, for all of the light workers present, adding energy to this experience, feeling grateful for nature, feeling grateful for my body, for being healthy. I'm being grateful for my family, my friends. Feeling grateful for having amazing food to nourish and heal my body. I'm feeling grateful for having clean water that I can drink. Feeling grateful for having a roof over my head. Feeling grateful for having money to be able to live. So I'd like you to stay still with your eyes closed and just think of a few things that you're grateful for. And it could be anything. So just think of those on your own and really feel gratitude for each and every one of those things that you think of. And I'd encourage you to still have your eyes closed in case you've opened them. And right now we're still soaking in this beautiful energy that was created and offered. It's permeating every cell in your body as you're hearing this. It's adding to your vibration of every cell in your body. And as I mentioned, it's adding love and light to yourself in addition to the planet. And I'm just slowly opening my eyes. So whenever you feel comfortable, please open your eyes. And thanks for your comments, for those of you that are here live. I appreciate letting me know that you could hear me. And I did set a phone alarm for when to end this, and I had it on vibration, and I didn't feel it because I was so into it. So I'm glad to see that it's now 3:49. So we were doing the sphere as the summer solstice happened. Woohoo! And, you know, for those of you that are here live, I'd love for you to comment what the experience was for you. I'm genuinely curious. I do these every month as Facebook Lives, and I normally do them as audio only. So this is actually the first one I've done in a very long time that I had the video on. So again, I really thank everyone for being here. And if Universal Sphere is new for you and it's something that you'd like to learn more about, I really encourage you to check out some links on this Universal Sphere public Facebook page. There are ways you can learn it online. Actually, I'm teaching some classes in the next month. And there's also classes being taught by Holly Hawkins Marwood and Paul Marwood. They're the co-founders of Universal Sphere. Yeah, I see someone here said that it was very soothing and they're feeling much gratitude. Thank you, Julie, for commenting. And, you know, even me, I have a YouTube channel with a Universal Sphere playlist. And what I'll do is I'll post that in the comments. if you'd like to check that out, feel free. There's different videos in there, and again, I really am thankful for you being here. So I'm going to sign off here. It's 3:50. We're bang on time. And enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're up to. And take care. Thank you.